Hey YouTube, it is 11:08 at night and I have just woken up from one of the strangest bloody dreams that I have had in a very long while. Normally I don't dream. I'm one of those guys who just like goes to sleep and he wakes up and he's like but this dream that I just had is so ridiculous by my standards that I actually decided to upload it. And if you have a dream yourself that you think is actually stranger than this one, but is, PG-13 so that the mods won't take it down, please share your video response, because, oh god, allow me to explain. Now, I don't know why I had this position, but let's just say I was working at an airport and I was like security. And I'm sitting there and I'm working security and I made a deal with someone who like does food for the airport. Doesn't make airline food. He doesn't make the food that gets sent on the plane. That stuff's disgusting. But like he actually has a position at like a high-class restaurant located inside the airport terminal itself. And somehow I ended up striking a deal with him at the end of our shift. He was going to like give me this like amazing dessert. And so I'm standing by the door and it's like 11:30 or so, and our manager, our boss, who looks a lot like the black kid from the PSP commercials, decides to strike up a conversation for me. And this is like the main exit to the airport terminal. And I'm like, oh crap, I gotta distract him because, my airline food buddy is trying to give me something which he really shouldn't at the end of his shift. And so I'm trying to distract him so that he, could like sneak by our manager and like give me this food thing. And it's like a giant ass cinnamon roll that's about, let's see, I don't know if it's about like, let's say, yay tall and like yay wide, like almost ridiculous comic book Willy Wonka gigantic size proportions. And just when I'm about to like figure out how the situation ends, I'm pretty sure I have no clue how it ends, because right at that moment my girlfriend's boyfriend, who's playing D&D upstairs, runs all the way down and he wakes me up and he's like, Matt, what does Rochambeau mean? And I never really got to see the ending, but as, I'm sitting there talking with him, you can hear this, like, really strange 80s music montage that's, like, from a disaster or adventure movie, like Bruce Willis in Die Hard, where it has, like, somber piano, and then all of a sudden you just hear, like, guitar and drums, right? At certain critical moments, so it's like do 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 do, and I'm pretty sure that it either would have like ended in the most epic of ways, like either it would be like a really really intense scene where I end up getting what I want, or somehow there would have been like an obscure gunfight and people would be on fire and, that sort of situation. But I felt that this stream was so ridiculous that I should upload it for YouTube. And if you have dreams yourself that are incredibly ridiculous, please post it as a video reply, because I'd really like to see what some people have out there. And I think that it's funny what our collective unconscious has. So with it now being 11:13 at night, thank you very much for watching, and have Have a nice day or night, wherever you are.